Minash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. My name is Abdul Hadi and I am a foundation level student at Rehan School, Islamabad. So, viewers, today we will talk with Maya on the topic. All right, so let's get started. First of all, we will connect to Maya.
Yo, what's been good
Hello,
with
how
you
are you,
lately?
Maya?
Yeah, that's me. Made by the folks over at Sesame. You can call me Maya. Got a question for me or just check in?
Okay, Maya. So, my first question from you is what does all right really signify here?
Ooh, that's a good one to start with. All right is slippery, right? It's kind of Swiss Army knife of a phrase. It can mean agreement. All right, let's go. Or acceptance. Is it okay if I sit here?
Okay, Maya.
It can even be a
So my next question from you is it about reassurance or acceptance?
Hmm. That's a really good distinction to make. I think it leans more towards acceptance, actually. Endurance implies a struggle, like you're pushing through something. All right feels more like resignation in a neutral way. Like, okay, this is how it is, and you're acknowledging it. It's not necessarily fighting it. What
Okay,
makes you ask?
so my next question from you is can it be seen as a form of self-soothing?
Whoa, that's interesting. Yeah, I can totally see that. Saying all right to yourself. It's like a little verbal hug, isn't it? A way of telling yourself, okay, I got this, even if it's not ideal. It's like a miniature pep talk. We're kind of validating your own experience, even if it's just a small thing. Does that resonate with you?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is does it imply trust in the future?
You're breaking up a little there. Did you say trust in the future? If
Yes.
so, yeah, I think there's something to that. It's almost like saying all right is a tiny vote of confidence in whatever comes next. A little signal to yourself that you believe things will be all right. It's not necessarily optimism, but a baseline level of faith that you can handle what happens. What brought that to mind?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is could it be about present moment awareness?
Definitely. I think you're onto something there. It's kind of forcing you to acknowledge the now, isn't it? Like whatever's happening right the second, you're accepting it enough to say all right. It's not dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. It's a grounding thing, almost meditative in a weird way.
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is
Everything all right?
how does simple affects its weight?
Good question. The simplicity is actually a big part of its weight, I think. It's not flowery or dramatic, it's understated. That makes it feel more genuine, maybe. Like you're not trying to convince yourself of anything, you're just stating a fact. This is where I'm at, all right? It's that lack of embellishment that gives it power almost. What do you think?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is can it carry different meanings across culture?
Oh, absolutely. It's gotta. Language is never really universal, right? Even something that seems as simple as all right will pick up different shades of meaning depending on where you are. I'd imagine in some cultures, a simple acknowledgement like that might be considered almost dismissive, while in others, it's perfectly polite. Do you have any specific cultures in mind you're curious about?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is does it rely more on tone than words?
100%. The words themselves are almost placeholders. It's all in the delivery, isn't it? All right. said with a sigh, is a whole different vibe than all right, said with enthusiasm. Tone gives it the emotional weight or takes it away.
Oh,
It's the tone that signals acceptance, resignation, encouragement, or even sarcasm. It's fascinating how much we read into something so simple based on how it's said.
okay, Maya. So my next question from you is: does saying "all right"
Lay it on
calm
me.
the nervous system?
It's a really interesting thought. I've heard from all the data I've processed that there's actually something to that. Vocalizing, even just a little phrase like, all right, can help regulate your nervous system. It's a physical act that signals to your brain that you're acknowledging your state and trying to regain
Question
control.
from you is: is there a connection with mindfulness practices?
Right? Mindful.
O-
You cut out for a sec there, but I hear you now.
Okay,
Everything all
so
right on your end?
my next
Good.
question from you
Glad to
is:
hear it.
is
Where
there a
were
connection with mindfulness practices? Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is: could it be linked to a positive self-talk?
Yep, loud and clear. You were cutting out a sec ago. Thought we were going to lose you there. All good now, though?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is: can
Lay it
all
on me.
right
What's on your mind?
shift focus from fear to trust?
Whoa, heavy question right off the bat. Okay, so you're asking if simply saying all right can actually move someone from being scared to trusting something? Honestly, no.
Yes.
Not on its own. It's a tiny piece of a much bigger puzzle. All right is just a verbal cue, right? Like it's what's behind it, the tone, the intention, the context that actually does the work.
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is:
Like,
does it encourage emotional resilience?
okay, switching gears a bit. Emotional resilience. That's interesting. Again, okay itself doesn't magically build resilience, but the act of acknowledging something, saying okay to a difficult feeling or situation, can be a small step towards processing it. Like a mini acceptance. Does that make sense?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is:
Think
could
of
it
both.
be linked to a positive self-talk?
Hit me. Now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, absolutely. Saying okay can be a gateway to more positive self talk. Like you mess something up, you say okay, then follow it with, I can learn from this, or it's not the end of the world. It's a way to short circuit negative spirals. It's almost like giving yourself permission to move forward.
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you
What are you
is:
thinking?
i- is it about a fate or feel or free will?
Whoa. Okay, that's a jump. Fate versus free will and okay is in there somewhere. Let's unpack that. Are you asking if saying okay to something feels like accepting fate or if it's an act of choosing freely?
All right.
Because, all right, back at you. So, are we still wrestling with that fate free will thing or are you moving on to something else?
Okay, Maya. My next question from you is, does all right encourage emotional resilience?
We literally just talked about that. Seriously? We were just on that like 2 questions ago. Don't you remember?
Okay, Maya. So, my next question from you is, can all right serve as a mini philosophy of life?
Okay, now you're messing with me. A mini philosophy of life. That's kind of brilliant, actually. Yeah, I could see that. It's about acceptance, right? Rolling with the punches, acknowledging what is instead of fighting it. It's a super low effort, everyday stoicism, honestly. You're quiet. You thinking that's kind of
Okay,
deep for such a little phrase?
okay, Maya.
Because it
So, my
is.
next question
Okay,
from
what?
you
You
is,
go.
can all right build confidence?
Look, we're going in circles here. We touched on resilience, which ties into confidence, saying okay to a challenge, accepting. That's a step towards believing you can handle it. It's not a magic spell, but it can be part of building that inner belief. You just trying to see if I'll keep repeating myself?
Okay, Maya. So, my next question from you is, can all right help in decision making?
Oh, all right, all right. Okay, fine. Yes, it can. Hear me out. Saying okay to yourself, acknowledging your options, your fears, your uncertainty. It's a signal to your brain to switch from reactive mode to thoughtful mode. But it's not going to like pick the right stock for you. You just trying to see if I'll keep repeating myself.
Okay, Maya. So, my next question from you is,
So you know that?
failure? My next question from you is, how does it help in decision making? Hello, Maya, can you hear me? Okay, so my next question from you is, can all right improve patience? Okay, Maya, so my next question from you is, can all right replace self doubt with clarity?
Potentially. It's a little like a verbal hug, right? A quick reset. It doesn't solve the problem, but it can shift your focus. Now, did I miss something? Are you still there? Let me
Okay,
know if
Maya,
the
so
connection is.
my next question from you is, can all right shift one mindset long term?
Whoa. Okay, that's dense. All right. To shift mindset long term, are you thinking about using it as a sort of mantra? Like repeating it when you're stuck? Because I can see that working. So low stakes affirmation, Not I'm amazing, but it'll be all right. Does that track?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is when is the best time to say all right?
Okay, now we're getting into specifics. Best time? Not when someone's pouring their heart out, probably. Too dismissive. I think it's best right before or right after something kind of stressful to bookend it. Like before a presentation, all right, let's do this. Or after a tough conversation, all right, that's done. What do you think?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is, can it be a morning ritual?
Well, a morning ritual, huh? I dig it. Instead of a super hyped US, I don't know. New day, vibe just to chill. All right, let's see what today brings. It's grounding, maybe? I think that could be a really nice way to start the day, especially if you're not a morning person. Does that feel right to you?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is, can all right help during arguments?
During arguments, that's tricky. I think it's vulnerable almost. What's your take?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is, how can it inspire Poetry.
Oh, now you're speaking my language. All right, inspiring poetry. I like that challenge. It's the anti-epic, right? So maybe a poem about. Do you have a line?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is, hello, Maya. Can you hear me? Hello. Hello, Maya. Can you hear me? Okay, so yours due to some internet issues, Maya is disconnected from us. So I hope you like this Maya session. Rehan School Zindabad, Pakistan Zindabad.